yesterday, when we were trying to change the label, remember we were trying to change the labels of the histogram, and I said 2 to 4, and I said 2 to 4, and this was interpreted by Excel as 4th of February, correct? So, and then we changed it to text and so on and so on, right? Now, when we change it to text, you'd remember that this number showed up, right? It's a large number. So what is this number? What does it mean? Well, you see, Excel stores dates in the form of numbers, and it has its own advantages, and you'll see all of that when we work with these date functions. But so the thing is, it stores dates as numbers. And what does this number mean? It means the number of days elapsed since the 1st of Jan 1900, right? And let's check that out. So if I just write 1, and this is formatted as a date, this cell is formatted as a date, right? So if I go somewhere, let's say out of this, I don't know how many of these have been formatted as dates. So if I write this as 1, right, which is a number right now, and then I go and change it to date. See this 1/1/1900. That's 1st of January 1900. So 1 is 1st of January, 2 is 2nd January, and so on and so forth. So if you give a number, right? So if you just think of a number, let's say I think of this number, and then I say go and change it to date. So it's some date, which means from 1st of Jan 1900 to whatever this is, 17th of August 1994, these many days have elapsed. Okay, so that's how Excel stores dates as numbers, and that's the reason you saw that number when we changed it to text. Okay, good. Now the first thing that we'll do is we will try to figure out, given the date, what is the day?
Sir, Gurgaon is finally back online. If
okay,
something can be repeated.
No, the good news is that the good news is that I haven't talked about anything that you haven't heard, so it's fine. We are absolutely at par. No issues.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Great. Good then. So let's start. Day. Given the date, what is the day? I want to figure that out, right? So the function that we have is called day. Function day, right? And look at this number, say serial number, right? And now it starts making sense because, as I told you, dates are stored as numbers. So I'm just going to give this to the day function, and Excel will return the day, which is 5th. This is 5th of July 2016. Now the laptop that you're using, or your PC, whatever you're using, it is possible that the date format is different, right? Maybe here you can see it's MMDDYYYY format, right? In your PC it could be DDMMYY format, right? But that's not very important right now. What is important is that when you give the day function, right, you get back the day of that date, right, which is 5. Now sometimes we'd like to see this day in a different format, right? For example, let's say if I want to look at this as Monday and Tuesday and so on and so forth, right? Not just 5. Or sometimes you'd like to see not 5 but 05. So what do you do with that? So what you do is you use the text function, right? You provide this value, the date, to this text function, and then tell Excel what is the format that you're looking for. So within quotes, if I give D, this is what I get, right? 5. So 1D gives me 5. If I make it DD, right? DD what do I get? 05. Now let's make it DDD. You get TUE, Tuesday. The first three letters of the day. 4 Ds. I get the full name of the day. Right? So if you want the name of the day or any format, if you want to present it in a particular format, then you have to use the text function. Okay, so next you have month. So of course you can simply use the month function, and A2, right? So you get 7, this is July, right? And if you want to present it as 07 or JUL or July, right? Then all that you have to do is use the text function as we did with the day. So text A2, and then if you give M, right, you get 7. You write MM, you get 07, and you write MMM, you get JUL, and 4 M's, you get the full month, right? So that's how this thing works. Day, month, and then finally we have the year, right? Now for year, you have the function year, right? And A2, and you get back the year.
Sir,
right?
a doubt.
Yeah.
So shouldn't day 5 correspond to Friday necessarily?
No. That is not that 5th day of the month July. We are not talking about day.
Oh. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Good. So this is how it is. And in case you are thinking, is there a function to write in words 2016? No, there is no such function. You have to deal with 2016. Okay. So there is no need for us. I mean, no one feels the need to write it as 2000 in words, 2016 in words. So Excel didn't provide that option. Okay. But yes, we need day and month sometimes, and therefore you use text. Okay. Fine. Very, very basic functions, of course.